Warning, this game is rated M for mature. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, we are on the desktop feed, so you know what that means. PC, we're gonna play a new game.
Oh, but you're...
False advertising.
Yeah.
False advertising.
Nope. I advertised the right game, it's just wrong platform. It don't count.
You said you were going to play the PS3 version.
I mean, why?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is something I do want to bring up. If we need to, because apparently, from my research just getting this prepared, PC version of Metal Gear Rising is a little iffy. Like, it runs in 59 frames per second, which if you're a PC gamer, you know that's a weird frame rate. That's not the full thing at all. So it has some weird hiccups like that. And there's some other things, so I can fall back on PS3 if we need to, but we're specifically going to be playing the PC version of Revengeance simply because it has all the DLC included. So it's the Game of the Year version. I only have the base game on console, so we'll be playing it here on PC. So let's just go ahead and jump straight on into things here.
Metal Gear Rising. Revengeance.
I hope you guys like splash screens. There's a lot of splash screens.
There's also copyrighted music in it.
Yeah, I don't know what songs exactly will be copywritten, but I am prepared for this for the YouTube upload. This is one of those cases where we're actually recording this with multi-track audio, so if there's something for the YouTube upload, I can save it. I just cut out audio entirely.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to be very interesting for me only because this is a different game. This is Metal Gear only by name when it comes to gameplay, since it doesn't play anything like any of the games, but I never played a Metal Gear, so this is oddly my first one.
Yeah, this isn't like the other ones. The other ones are more stealth based, sneak mission. This is a hack and slash.
Yeah, but it's made by Platinum Games, which is a company I'm very familiar with this kind of gameplay style, with games like Bayonetta, for example. This is mainly why I wanted to check it out. And if I really do get into the Metal Gear plot from this game, I can always jump into the main series, since I do have access to the majority of the games.
Yeah. Hello, Ethan. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I also seen Proton John did do this game on stream a couple months ago for game clearing. That's also kind of why I knew if this would be a safe game for copyright stuff, since he's uploaded all his VODs, and I didn't see any of them get claimed. So we should be okay for this playthrough.
This game, I'm gonna warn you, this is not like questioning anybody's skill or whatnot, but this game has a really steep learning curve.
Yeah.
Like a really steep learning curve. So if you don't get the mechanics, it's gonna punish you, big time.
Yeah, it makes sense. But that's also why I have that VR mission mode, because from what I can see, that's just basically a tutorial. Also, I want to show something real quick with this. This is one of those things I never understand with PC games when they give you options. In graphics, we have a windowed mode and a full screen mode. That's it. We do not have a window borderless. Why? I always question when games don't do this. As a streamer, it's actually very important to have something like that, because in window modes, you can click outside your game and it doesn't just freeze up and maybe crash. But at the same time, you don't want to have that border because it's very distracting. So I'm actually running a third-party software to fix the borderless window issue. I'm just running a window, and then a third-party software is removing the border. I hate it when games don't include that option. Like, I love, like, a good example, this is the PC version of Sonic Generations, but it has 0 options for display outside of a resolution change, which is really hard to work with. Alright, so I obviously got Metal Gear Veterans here, so Amber, you played this game for majority of it. What do you recommend? If I just jump right in, or do I just try out the VR missions?
You can jump right in. Just be prepared to learn quick if you do. But if you want to do VR, that's cool too.
I mean, might as well check out some of it, because this is basically the tutorial for that reason.
Yeah.
Okay, it says Metal Gear Rising, I think, was the first developed game by Nier Automata and Astral Chain team. Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
I
this
mean-
is this is Platinum, so a lot of the same people who work on those later games, yeah, they did also, I believe, work on this.
I didn't know Platinum had more than one team to it, though. That's what.
Well,
I mean,
they have a lot of different teams, so that makes
I
sense.
guess it makes sense.
They need
Yeah.
to, because
I thought
one
they
guy
were-
can't do it all.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought they were a small company. That's why.
Oh,
Well,
I
they
get
used to be, but nowadays they're a lot bigger.
Okay.
Also, chat, let me know if audio sounds balanced and all that, because only can do some testing behind the scenes, and I haven't really done much testing with the voiceover yet. So hopefully things should be good. We're also going to only do the missions that are classified in the tutorial branch for this. I don't want to do the rest for now, so we're just going to do a handful. Alright, sounds good so far. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I like how the codec conversations are different on this one. They don't actually make you go into a screen to read them. They're just on screen themselves.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
You can also attack while in motion with the ninja
Like that.
Yeah, they don't like stop to a separate screen and codec call.
Well, it's
Snake does
basically
it.
any other game when it comes to cutscenes, which is good.
Yeah. So you know how to slash. That's good.
Raiden is a robot ninja.
Yeah, he's a
All
very
the people
interesting
who are-
character from what I've seen.
All people.
But
watching
apparently
Amber's
cubes are his
stream-
one weakness.
all the people who are watching Amber's stream of Metal Gear Solid 2 are probably like wondering what the hell happened to Raiden? Why is he a robot ninja?
Play 4. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I was going to say, a
Fortnite.
lot of this, from what I've heard, is explained in 4.
Because there's a lot of things that happened after 2. I'll put it
Yeah.
that way.
If you're watching the YouTube upload, I always put these disclaimers in the beginning, but I will say, since this is a calm time, if you won't notice yet, this game is rated M for mature, so just keep that in mind. It probably won't be as bad as the game we played earlier in the week, Vanquish, but it probably will still have its moments.
Huh. You say that.
Well, he's not wrong, though.
Now, Lester, I think this game is actually worse than Vanquish.
I will see, because Vanquish got pretty bad.
Well, this gets pretty bad too.
I mean, it's platinum. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's nothing new there.
Oh, I love that. I love when he does that right there.
The blade mode thing.
Yes.
I mean, it seems very effective, yeah.
He just going to town. I was like, oh, you're already dead? Let me just kill you some more.
Well, you did. I'll make sure. Yeah, yeah, exactly. What Ethan said is huge worse than this.
So you know how to slide. That's good.
Alright, so parrying is kind of weird, but I get it.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like one of the optional moves you can get in Bayonetta, where you have to do pretty much the same thing just to initiate it. It's like the downwards kick for that reason. 'Cause you have to press the stick in the direction you want to go and the attack button for that move to work. Same deal here.
The window to do parry is very small, though.
Well, again, it's kind of like Bayonetta for that sense, because if you don't do it like frame perfect with your commands, it doesn't work. It feels almost the same with that attack.
And I'm going to tell you right now, that's the only way you're dealing with enemies half the time, is that mechanic right there.
Oh,
One
what-
boss in particular later on that is very hard if you don't know how to parry really good.
I mean, we'll see for that reason of how bad that gets, but I kind of get it. It'll take some practice, just like any other hack and slash game like this.
There's no dodge roll. There's nothing like that in this game. You have to parry if you want to avoid taking hits.
Okay, well, apparently I'm only allowed to do 2 missions, and the third one's like, nah, dude. Come back later.
Nah.
So let's
well,
just
you
jump
get
into
the
the main
gist
game.
of it, though.
Well, that was the basics, so yeah.
Where's the camera? Yeah, the camera's kind of bad.
I've heard that is an issue with this game, yeah. The camera could be wonky.
By the way,
Wait, okay, I could have just done this the whole time? Okay, well, we're gonna play the tutorial again.
I told you you could have just jumped right
Well,
into
I didn't
it.
know there was an option for it, but to be fair, I'm trying to see. Nah, you know what? No, we'll just do this. We'll just skip it, because if it's just mission 1 and 2, then there's no point. We just did it, just in a different mode.
It's mission 1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Canonically, this game is basically Metal Gear, Metal Gear for Solid 5 when it wasn't 5. This takes place after 4.
So yeah, kind of a spoiler here, but not really a spoiler because they'll talk about this later in the game. Snake's dead at this point. There's no more Solid Snake.
Yeah, because like you guys said, this takes place right at the events of 4.
Yeah.
And I already knew that one going into this.
So it's all up to Raiden now. Have fun.
Yeah.
The will of a strong people.
Oh boy, first mission.
And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
Okay, he does not look right in the suit.
I must admit,
Yeah.
I always thought of groups like yours as opportunists,
He doesn't.
enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned.
It's also looking like this game is having like the Bayonetta Vanquish problem, where cutscenes are in 30, the game's in 60, so it's going to be a very jarring experience when you come out of the
Yeah.
cutscenes.
Most of Maverick's
Kind of used to this with a lot of games from the 7th gen. A lot of them did this.
Yes, well, the security.
But hey, at least you get to ride in a limo.
Yeah, behind a tank.
Look at me, I'm a mercenary.
There's a saying I like. One
Ryan,
sword
you don't need
doesn't
sunglasses in the car, dude. You're not human no more.
Violence alone is a
He
deterrent.
just like that look from The Matrix. That's what this
Sometimes
is.
by taking a life, others can be
That's why his
preserved.
partner also has shades on.
It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you,
Mr. Lightning
Prime
Bolt.
Minister.
Yeah. That's his nickname, pretty much.
Well, it makes sense when he attacks, sparks come out of him.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle.
Well, he said it in 4 that his name does mean lightning, so he kind of took it fully.
Those
Oh,
are some
this
thick
guy.
thighs.
I said clear the road. We're authorized to use force if you do.
Oh god, that looked atrocious. Instead of slowing down the actual cutscene, it felt like that ran in 5 frames a second. I saw it stutter.
Just chop that man in half.
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
I wonder, is this game on the backwards compatibility program from Xbox? I actually am curious about that, because this is only available on last gen. It's not on current gen.
What's he doing with a Fire Emblem / Final Fantasy sword?
He's got Killing Edge. I love that smile he does.
A cyborg.
One of our competitors?
Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Cool.
Well, if he's a cyborg, Ryan, just go out there and take care of him. You're one too.
All checkpoints. Get
I just looked it up here. It is available on the Xbox One backwards compatibility, so this game would also play on a newer system, but it probably won't run that much better.
Yeah.
Because I believe the console versions, I think they're both in 30 frames. I'm not exactly sure on that. I know back in the day it was 720. That's all I know.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
Man, that limo driver's getting fired.
Yeah.
He's got friends on our 12.
Right this
Especially if you
I'm on it.
don't come
Going
right
to Prime
before
Minister.
friggin' enemy guys.
Oh, please tell me we battle in the suit. Oh,
No.
you could have kept it on, man. Kill him in style.
They,
There he is.
Okay, I get the suit being under there, but where'd the briefcase come from? You were not holding that a second ago.
There's the sword. Ryan, what those boxes did to
What
you?
are those boxes?
Well, at least it's effective.
Let's get this over with.
Raiden, what does the scouter say about their power level?
You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation.
Also notice that the health bar for Ryan is the same one from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh yeah,
they
it
didn't
does
bring
look
that?
like the MGS4 HUD.
Your psych bar and your health bar.
The limo is in trouble. Get back there ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar.
Oh, come on, Lester. Don't tumble cars like that.
Why not? It's fun.
I love this game, though. This is a really fun non-Metal Gear, but also Metal Gear game.
Oh cool, you can like slap away the bullets too, just slash your sword enough.
Yeah.
Now I definitely feel like I'm playing Vanquish again.
It's on the other side of that barricade.
You want to just go back and play Vanquish at this point?
It kind of feels like I already am, just with a sword. To be fair, a lot of hack and slash games from Platinum kind of feel like this in general, because they have a certain style for their games, so it's not too surprising.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's a different team, they all kind of still feel the same, in a way. Or at least, like, baseline.
You notice that his boots, I'm going to call them boots, because that's what they are, also have swords at the edge of them.
Oh, so we were literally Bayonetta at that point.
Yeah.
Except for guns on her feet, swords on her feet.
I think that's where they got it from.
Probably. Makes a lot of sense. Although, from what I've seen, this character from Metal Gear was already kind of weapon heavy, so it's not too surprising.
Yeah.
Now, are there collectibles around here? Because normally these games do that. Let me see.
It's Platinum Stream Month from Sonic Ghost.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah. I guess with that said, after we finish Vanquish, we'll find our Platinum game.
Not that way. I have marked
'Cause that's probably gonna end on
your
Monday.
solid down radar.
I'm already about halfway from what I've seen.
Play Bayonetta. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Find some mods for the PC version just to make it even weirder. Probably Thomas a tank engine mod, because that's in like every game.
Because why not?
Yeah, that's pretty much what the mod became.
Here it comes. There's Ray. Metal Gear Ray. They brought him back. Because they know Ryan already fought him once. He's like, why not again?
This thing's really rumbling the crap out of this controller, too. Like, oh man, my Xbox controller won't calm down.
Oh, you're gonna like this fight. Yep, he just found Ray.
Metal Gear Ray. I like how they have serial numbers on their head. Yeah, you gotta see what model number they is.
I want his sword.
His sword's pretty much like a pair of scissors.
And yes, he is that crazy.
I got a pair of scissors.
I thought for a second he was gonna throw him around like a rag dog. Just take him by the knees and just flip him around. I mean, that would kill him easily, but I can already tell that's not his motive.
So you're Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead.
Why don't you kill him?
Nothing personal, of course. Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP.
More Metal Gear 4 references here.
What is SOAP again?
Some of us lack
SOP.
economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed
What does
to
that
make a
mean?
living?
This is your I can't remember the actual term. Let me go look it up. It's some kind of weapon thing they talk about.
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
Hi, Ray. Brian's like, yeah, this is nothing. I fought 30 of these at once.
What? They have a Metal Gear? Cheer?
Oh, duh.
Got that UMG and get that
Son of the Patriots.
Sons of a bitch.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I know that's a big thing for the whole series.
Yeah.
blade mode will damage the
We're taking out a Ray.
I like this part because it's like, hey, you remember when I had to
Oh,
fight
you have to
like
hold the
50 of
button to
you?
keep on doing that. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
When you go into, what is it called, blade mode?
Yeah, that was blade mode.
This game is so cool though. Like, this is like one. If I have to say an underrated gym, this is an underrated gym, in my opinion. I really like this game.
I like how the first boss is Ray. That was like, hey,
Yeah,
remember
the
me?
first one boss is a freaking Metal Gear.
So Metal Gear is in the game. Hack it.
Make hack it. Just keep slashing it as fast as you can, Lester.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can also
there
use
go.
the stick for some reason.
Yeah,
Why?
you can use the stick. It's weird. I know. It's weird, but
Oh, I wonder how that works with the mouse. I want to see that.
gosh.
Okay, shift.
Keep slashing.
So free mode is just hold down both the buttons to go to town.
Yep.
That's not much better. In fact, it's way easier to do that with a controller than a mouse.
Yeah. I think this game is better.
Well, it was meant for consoles, but obviously it also has PC. So they just shoehorn in mouse and keyboard controls. For some games it works, but not for a game like this. I think they even recommend to use a controller instead.
I know this game isn't. Is this game canonical with Metal Gear?
No,
It's not It's not part canon.
no.
That's so sad.
Well, it's
I don't
considered a
know why.
spin-off for that reason.
Yeah, it's basically a spin-off.
They just wanted to use Ryan again in something. That's all they wanted.
Platinum's like, I want to make it happen. It's
Oh,
like,
you have to
okay,
flick the stick in certain directions. If you're spinning around, it does nothing. That is a really weird mode.
Bring it down.
By the way, the beginning cast.
All right,
is
well,
famous.
I just learned the hard way. You can't parry the laser. I wanted to try. Good to know.
What? They have a Metal Gear? Cheer? Right. They got
I learned the hard way that I can't parry something that's an energy-based thing.
I mean, I played Dragon Ball. Yeah, you can. I was misguided.
Dragon Ball's a different thing though.
I mean, you're not wrong. The main character can revive himself because he just feels like it.
I don't feel like being dead anymore.
Being dead has no consequences. It really doesn't.
Not in that series.
But did they get their free Sunday? That's the thing. I love this game.
This boss right here, though, is a real. The first boss of this game, you know, with Metal Gear Ray, really shows what kind of game you're in for.
Good job, Lester. Give me those feet.
Streamer, show feet.
Oh, did you hear about Twitch's new guidelines?
What did they change now? I know they've been changing a lot of stuff on the front end. That's been kind of breaking old stuff again. Like the highlights. Which, by the way, guys, check your highlights. They're not gone. It's just they're not showing up on your channel page right now. They're in Video Producer.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
They're-
mine from like pre-August 2016 vanished from the channel page, but they're still there technically. It's just buried. It's just
Why?
the average consumer can't see it. It's something to do with their new channel layout. I think it's kind of breaking something in the UI. They're looking into it now.
Anyways, what were you doing?
Oh, they mentioned now that they're really cracking down on the whole you have to be fully clothed.
Oh yeah, they changed that like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Because
yeah,
if
they're really
everyone working from home, there's been more streamers as well on the platform, and half of them have been shirtless.
Gosh, they're really implementing the dress code now.
I mean,
You kind of have to.
God,
People
Common
don't listen
sense.
otherwise.
duh.
We'll say the music here is real rocking. Oh, this is one of the
Oh,
copyright
God.
songs.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're recording
wait
this
till-
separately for the YouTube vlog, just in case.
Wait until you get to the ending portion of this boss fight.
you're gonna love it.
Gosh.
There you go.
There you go. Now you're out. This is ridiculous.
Okay, yep, this is heavily copyrighted. Mash the crap out of that button. Please ignore all the music. I'm going to continue to talk. Throw the arm. Get it out of here. Continue
Look
to
at
talk.
this.
How you doing today? Just gonna slash, slash, slash.
Metal Gear. He freaking threw Metal Gear Ray in the air
He could have done
and
that
cut it
too.
to pieces.
Do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Ah, there's my ranking system. I was waiting for that one. Always gotta be a ranking system in these kind of games.
Go.
Yeah.
Well, bye, Ray. Again.
Golly. I mean, that right there, when I saw that, I said, are you serious? What the heck? Freaking just took Ray and just chucked him. Ray weighs at least, what, 20 tons?
Probably.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I could do that in my sleep.
This game is about as video game as you can get.
Oh yeah, Ryan does not care.
He just doesn't give a
He's
crap.
tired of Ray, man. He's had to fight like 30 of them now.
You know, it's good to know we've been fighting that guy for the past couple minutes, and the guy who took the Prime Minister only got like maybe a couple feet away.
He wanted to watch the fight. He was entertained.
Yeah.
And he realized, oh crap, he won. Run.
Do not let him out of your sight.
Oh, you're gonna love this guy later on, though. You're gonna have a love-hate relationship with these characters.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I can already tell he's gonna be one of those kind of protagonists.
I mean, antagonist?
Oh, that too. I mean, I'm one of those protagonists.
Oh, look, another one.
I mean, not surprised. They probably have these things on a conveyor belt. Oh, wait, no, it's the same one. That's right. I don't see one of the arms.
Yeah.
Be careful here.
Yeah, I can tell. He's firing his laser.
Small battlefield. Come on, come on. Come on.
Ow. I need to go back and watch a couple people's playthroughs of this game. Is this it? Didn't SCB do this?
No.
Oh.
They've
No,
only
they
done
didn't.
2 Metal Gear games. Metal Gear 1 and 2. Well, Solid 1 and 2, I should say.
Okay.
They're not going to be able to finish the series before they...
No. But to be fair, they're already having complications due to what's going on, so it'd be hard for them to finish their current projects.
Stupid Ray getting your mouth stuck in the building.
I know this mode can get very janky, but it's really fun to use that mode because you can just like mincemeat things.
Yeah, I can see that.
What's the point?
Yeah.
For a robot, he's not very smart.
No. He's not doing a lot of the same stuff.
I'm stuck in a building.
Good.
Yeah, bosses have really freaking meaty health numbers.
Yeah, I can definitely tell. They're
Yeah.
kind of blade sponges.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they are made in metal, so...
Yeah. Although I'll be curious to see how my ranking is after this, but wonder if those pickups for my health detract from my ranking like almost every other Platinum game. They always frown on if you use healing items for your score. Which always makes it hard to actually get like the Platinum ranks. Or S rank, or whatever they use for the ranking system. Alright, he has like 0.1 HP. Okay, good. Just one little tap. There you go, you're dead.
One little tap.
Oh, here we go again with the music. Alright, keep on jumping. Hopefully YouTube does not hit me.
Don't sing it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They copyrighted you singing it.
Yeah.
Say bye to your wing, Metal Gear Ray.
He didn't need it anyways.
Like, what the hell, man? How do you cut through that?
Right in the eyeball.
Whee! Have fun on this part.
Oh look, we're running
Hi,
down.
Bayonetta, how you doing? Yeah, this is Lily Bayonetta if I'm gonna jump to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or, you know, I get blindsided because I couldn't really move because I got stuck on something. That's great.
I love that.
That's not supposed to happen. Time paradox.
Where's my witch time when I need it? Yeah, I can't
Okay,
slide, and I can't really jump. Well, no, there you go. I couldn't jump before. I was kind of stuck. So trying to dodge some of the stuff is not the easiest in this section.
And
There you go.
done. I love that fight, though.
And yep, he got sawed in half. Look at
That was a
me.
little bit better than before. Well, besides the death, I knew that would count towards the ranking. The pickups did, so that's good.
Now you're surrounded. Not gonna do him any good, though.
The hell?
I'm
Get
looking
out
over
of
the
the way!
soundtrack here. It seems like all the music, it's all licensed with Konami, so they did get an external band to help with this, like they usually do with games, but nothing like mainstream music from what I can hear,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
Get used to that
I always
smile.
have to look into this kind of stuff for this kind of situation. That's why I'm doing the multi-track to always be safe, but still,
Yeah.
always want to look into it.
I like that smile. The guy's condescending smile is great.
Yeah.
He's headed for
Oh, they all do that in this game. Get used to that. So, how do you feel about trains, Lester?
Raiden.
Oh man, that one in Uncharted? Oh man, that one's fun and deadly.
Keep an eye out for it.
Uncharted is free right now on PlayStation if you guys have any accounts. Well, unless you have a German or China account, then you get an Act 2, baby.
Prime Minister!
Too little.
I think the biggest thing that makes us smile is the eyes,
We need my little seal.
because they look so derpy.
Yeah.
Crest toothpaste. He can be the mascot for Crest, yeah.
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose.
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening.
The guy's already dying. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, really. Now it's time for
this
Ninja.
asshole.
If I got in,
I'm going to use a blade point. Mind if I cut in?
There you go.
No.
Sure, probably wore a face mask with all that blood. Reminder to wash your hands. And now your face.
A freaking asshole.
Yeah, even his friends like, why'd you have to do that, man? I just got the suit clean. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the pause button. Well, at least it's good to know it's not instant skip.
Oh, Ryan, you shouldn't have done that.
Wait, am I wearing heels?
Suppressors. Leg
That's just his,
suppressors.
that's his way to say, yeah, I'm not wearing high heels. I'm no lady. This is masculine, dang it.
I mean, we did have that one scene in Metal Gear Solid 2 where
totally.
I thought Raiden was a girl, so...
Yeah.
True.
Did you just try to run past him like, okay,
No,
bye,
that was my
thanks?
controller kind of having a hissy fit.
Oh.
Bluetooth, after all.
It's like, I'm not even gonna bother you're there. I'm just gonna run past you. And slash.
your technique lacks something.
Just so you know, here in a minute, Ryan's gonna lose a body part. He's used to that. He's used to losing body parts and getting them back.
Yeah. Not again!
Yeah.
Dude, stop! I just want to attack!
Kill this character.
Well, I just got an achievement for surviving with 0.1 HP, so there's that.
Alright,
Cannot believe I did not die for all of that.
I was gonna say, did you kind of think that this was kind of a battle you couldn't win?
And
Ow, my eye! Ow!
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No. My sword is a tool of justice.
I can't see. Where are you?
We're gonna play a game called Marco Stabo. I'm Stabo. My god, okay. I'm not gonna lie, the slowdown scenes in this game have not aged gracefully, because they seriously look like my computer's dying. Slowing the frame rate down is not slowing down action. Stop doing that.
And
Wait, that just seems kind of 60% now.
kaboom!
Ah, shit, not again.
You're ruining it. Stop it.
I'm just like, this is dead.
I told you he's used to that.
You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Yeah, easy for you to say. You have 2 arms.
And 2 eyes.
Try harder than that.
He won't even turn around. It's that bad.
This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight.
It's not like he said a tord, not a tool. This guy really has an accent. Meanwhile, we are going to slow this down to 2 frames a second, so welcome to my PowerPoint presentation of Metal Gear Solid Rising.
Lucky devil.
I don't know. Because he's riding.
They can't kill the main character, even though they killed the main character.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Snake, whoa!
That's why the actual final game in the series, Metal Gear Solid 5, is not the final game in the timeline. Because, damn it, we need that main character back. But we killed him. What do we do? Go backwards in time. Genius.
Bye-bye.
That plane is flying dangerously close to that mountain.
Yeah.
Down you go! Flares!
Hey, you thought you had big bombs? Look at my bomb.
I mean, that's smart because the flares mess up the auto lock on because of heat.
Yeah.
And now mountain. I knew I should have got the one I can control myself.
Horse is awesome. Ryan's like, so much blood. How am I not dead?
Our
That is
official
the better
blood.
question. That's how you know he's not normal.
No, it's really artificial blood. They confirmed this in Metal Gear Solid 4.
What a mood whiplash. I mean, I know this is how normally these games go, but with that kind of scene, with that big of a loss, and the fact I'm almost dead on the back of a train, congratulations, here's your current score. You did great. Yeah, yeah, about that. I'm almost dead, thanks. Perfect score. C for almost dead.
He's an anime character.
Yep.
He looks like one.
Yeah, he acts like one too.
Hey Ryan, you like lightning, right? Here's your storm.
Big plane.
It's like 1 month later. He's like 3 gallons, and somehow he can still talk and breathe.
I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic nerve.
What was it like?
Yes, I should hope
I
so,
heard
huh?
that if you lose like,
How does it
I think like
to fly like a bird?
Like a bird.
a couple pints of blood, you'll die.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's very
Say
common
good
for
about it.
people who are seriously injured in something. They bleed out before anything else happens because, yeah, if you lose too much blood, that will kill you. And it'll kill you quick.
I actually am gonna go look this up because it's gonna bother me. I know it's like a certain.
Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborg should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes.
We're not going to explain how he has another arm again.
And,
Or are we trying to, but it's hard to hear it.
Well,
I was planning on that.
Like we said earlier,
Um,
he is a ninja robot.
let me
Well, I know they just
Word.
rebuild him an arm for that reason.
let
As
me
case in
find-
point, I have like a warehouse of arms.
typically located in the left hand.
let me find the word that is equivalent to darkness in Kingdom Hearts for this game.
Nano machines.
Nanomachines, yes.
I already know how it goes because you hear it thrown around all the time for trying to explain something in a Metal Gear plot. Why is this happening? I don't know. Nano machines. Why'd I kill off Snake? Nano machines. Doesn't make any sense, but I believe you.
Actually, that is what killed him.
Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you.
Because there was a virus in the nanomachines.
The materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are interrupt.
Oh, this guy. This
neutralize
guy's
the
funny.
terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brainjacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolcev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia.
Oh no, they did a massacre 2 years before this game came out, or after the game came out. When was this released? I think I'm right about that one.
Money's killers. If we don't stop them here,
Yeah,
Okay,
copyright
so-
2013. Yep, they talk about an event 2 years after the game's release.
Jetstream Sam,
One of those games, I see.
believe you've met.
You can lose about
The only problem I
2
see is
liters of blood
I've
before
got
you
my
die.
enhancements this time.
That's still a lot of blood.
Yeah,
So that can go quick if you have a
But keep an eye out.
major,
because
major wound of
says-
some kind.
it says you have average human body has about 4 liters of blood in it, and you can lose up to half before you die. Makes me wonder. It's just like I know that. I hope I never experience this. Good Lord, no. But like,
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I wonder if it was like painful to die that way.
Oh yeah, it is. You start losing consciousness. You just can't focus straight. And to lose that much blood, you have to have a really serious injury.
Like losing an arm.
So, Raiden got some upgrades since last time.
Yeah, one of them's an eye patch.
They couldn't repair that, unfortunately.
I mean, how can you repair an eye? That one's a little more complicated.
But nanomachines.
I mean, they would try.
The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
Yeah, and how do I contact on codec? Okay, hang on. I'm looking at my Xbox controller. Where's number 3? Thanks, game. You really failed to load that.
Where's number 3?
Called
That's the select button. Okay. I think they kind of failed to recognize I'm using the controller again.
If you want
What I
an
get for
Easter
tabbing
egg
out.
here, Matthew.
Sorry.
If you want an Easter egg here, call some of them, and they'll talk about Snake a little bit. It's a little Easter egg.
Oh, I can call my favorite buddy VR missions or customize. He's a good guy.
Control, it's Raiden. I'm on the ground.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo.
Let me see exactly who it is you get a call here,
And we wouldn't want to get your
so you don't waste
pricey
too
new
much
jet
time.
damage, now would we?
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replace.
Oh, Kevin, the other guy.
This is not an
Oh, okay.
infiltration.
That makes sense.
You
Who's the
gotta
next
call
one to
him.
call
Need to
anyways?
hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe and stay focused on your
Who's
mission.
ready for 2 hours of codec calls?
Looks like a war zone out here.
Well, thankfully the codecs aren't as bad in this game.
Well, this is a
No.
much more toned down story compared to any other Metal Gear release. Minus 5 because of how much I was rushed. But since this is made by a completely different team, it didn't have as much of a connection. I don't really count this as the main line story like you guys said. I'm not too surprised.
For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quick.
And call them gonna have more information. I'm not surprised there because just like any other Metal game at that point.
Let's go over everything we have on Desperado.
Roger that.
It seems like more or less from what I see, more your story would be from optional stuff compared to the mainline
Registered
story.
in the U.S., Delaware.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The U.S. doesn't regulate PMCs too closely.
Looks like almost all of their actual business is handled outside the states, though. Says here their
Yeah, this
financials
is
are
the
handled
place
by
to
a
do it
separate
at,
company
so,
based in
from
St.
what
Kitts
I'm
and
remembering
Nevis.
and seeing
The
on
preferred
Google.
tax haven of
So at
moving
some
goods
point,
everywhere.
Ryan's gonna mention Snake in
Possibly why
this.
they incorporated in
He also
Delaware in the first
mentions
place.
Rose at
Tax
some point
laws.
too.
Funneling it
But
all
who wants to
through
talk about
Caribbean
her?
must help with the money
Yeah.
laundering, though.
Yeah, because she's gonna ask me what day it is today.
Is it April 30th yet?
Starting a lot of fires lately.
Well, it's right around the
PMC
corner.
in name only.
That's what she'll say.
What a name it is. Guess War Profiteers
Rose, that was like 10 years ago. Is it April 30th yet?
Alright, give me a second. I'll change the calendar just for you.
War-torn nations on the road to peace.
We'll be like Arkham City. It's like, oh, there's an achievement for talking on a certain day. It's like, all right, let me change my calendar date. That's the easiest way to get that achievement set in Arkham City. Just change your
Wasn't it
computer's clock.
Wasn't it like I haven't played anything past Arkham Asylum, so I haven't played any of them besides that. But isn't Calendar Man in the game?
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Because he's in Arkham City, and there's a set of achievements locked behind him where if you talk to him on certain days, then you get different dialogue.
What? They all have action figures too?
It's like you talk to him on Christmas, and he'll say something special for Christmas.
Who told you?
Courtney. Now that sounds like an action figure.
They're talking about the net name Ryan has.
Trust me.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I doubt the Winds of Destruction picked their names either. Different cultures use language differently, even ones with a decent command of English. As you can attest, Mr. LB.
I will slash him when I get home. Let me do one more.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Dolzayev's men showed up. The streets got pretty hot after that. We're definitely going to see a few
Everyone has
civilian
something new to
casualties here.
say.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, we're not going to obviously listen to all of these for that reason. We'll listen to these probably once in a while.
I'll be
They're
right back.
using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
Okay, good to know. Still want to know why my controller prompts are not showing right. It's the only weird quirk about a PC game. You tab out. It's like, wait, are you still using a controller? I think you use a keyboard. Because sometimes it just doesn't recognize it, which is kind of weird. Okay, there you go. I swapped between type A and B, and it immediately fixed the prompts. There you go. Now I see the back button that Xbox One controllers don't have. That's the Windows button. And the pause the game is the hamburger button. Oh, look at that cute cat. Kick it.
Don't do it! Lester, no!
You can't kick the cat. What's a cat even doing on the beach? Why?
He likes fishing.
I do like this, though. Like, when you try to slash the cat, it backflips. The cat knows better.
Don't make the cat mad, Lester. You wouldn't like him when he's mad.
It's really nice to see the backflip thing. It's like, no, man, I will murder you instead. I know how to dodge an attack.
I've been in this world long enough of robots and Metal Gears to know how to attack.
The bastards are using stealth cable to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
Nice spine you have there. It'd be a shame if someone stole it.
Did you take it at... Oh, you start doing that.
Well, I know it's hit the B button right there, so yeah, QTE of some kind,
Yeah.
which is a finisher.
You're basically still in their energy, is what it's telling you.
I mean, he did say he needs to refill his electrolytes, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where that fire came from, because that was definitely not the case 2 seconds ago.
We just felt like starting a fire here, didn't you know?
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And
Kevin's
cyborgs are
funny.
still a
I like Kevin in this game.
Thinking people.
He definitely seems to be the one that has more of the attitude in their little crew.
Yeah. You mean the actual personality?
Yeah, Kevin's looking over like, oh, damn it, I have the group call option on.
Yeah. They still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Even for you. Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Really? That was a chapter? Okay. Easy mission. ECS rank.
Yeah. Some of them will gonna be like that, mind you.
Hey, we take those in these kind of games.
This is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear.
I'm surprised they exist in these types of games.
Let's recap the route you
I mean, again, this is more common for these kind of things, especially from Platinum. Like, there's some missions in, like, Bayonetta, like, oh yeah, kill, like, 3 enemies. Alright, and here's a grid. Well, I wonder if this is going to do somewhat of the same thing as that game, where if you go back to certain areas, there could be new things for you to do. New enemies to fight.
Yeah.
More points to get. Do I have to go all the way up to the final boss and then do a U-turn because then it'd be a secret to get? I wouldn't put it past Platinum. I would not put it past them because they do that a lot. It's one of the weirdest things if you try to 100% Bayonetta, either one of the games, because some of the optional verses to do, you have to just backtrack in the weirdest times for.
Well, it is Platinum, mind you.
Yeah. Well, it's also like DMC in that regard, too, because a lot of the people who worked on Bayonetta also worked on Devil May Cry.
Right.
So I took a lot of their ideas from that and molded it into Bayonetta. You don't want to go that way yet. Yeah, this makes sense. You know, just stand on every part with no problem. Run on the chandelier because why not? I can do this.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do in this type of game, Lester? It's not like you hack and slash.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you do.
Approach from behind.
Hey, come on, lock on again. There you go. Hi, how's it going?
Excellent, Raiden.
Man, it's good to know the bodies disappear, but man, the blood, can't get rid of blood. That always stains.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
Oh, okay, this is basically like detective move in Batman. Make it a little bit easier to see things up ahead, but if you do anything else, it takes you out of the mode.
Yeah.
Also, just like detective mode, I hope you like the color blue.
But blue's
controller.
everyone's favorite color.
I was a little too late to save that guy, but it's fine. I can do this. They won't notice. Casualty of war. I'm so sorry.
Return to your designated route, Raiden. Check the coordinates on your soliton radar.
I like how all these guys are deaf, because I'm clearly running up behind you with the loudest footsteps, and you did not notice anything.
It's like the guards from Metal Gear Solid 1, didn't you know?
Yeah, exactly. Shoot right next to their ear? It's probably nothing.
Just a bug. A very loud bug, but just a bug.
Can I jump through the window? Ah, no. Oh, wait, maybe I can, because he's going underneath this one. Oh. This game sucks. I'm going to uninstall it. I can't jump through the window.
0 out of 10. Can't jump out window.
What? I didn't hear that. What? You got what? I'm surprised I didn't notice. That was very loud. It's good to know, like, just like the first Metal Gear, you can get caught, kill the guy, and it's like, ah, nothing happened. Moving on. Very forgiving stealth. May not be like this for long, but just right now, it's very forgiving. How did I break that? Oh, okay, there you go. My blade barely aimed down, I guess. Is there a crouch? No crouching. Okay.
You can't teabag in this game, Lester. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm trying to see if there's a way to, like, crouch so I can walk slowly. Like actual Metal Gear. Also, I didn't know there's other weapons I can equip. That would have been nice to actually have on here. There you go. Just have them just in case. We learned about how riding heals. No, not yet. Haven't gotten to that stage yet. Wait, can I destroy this bus? I know this stuff was blue. Yeah, who needs anything left behind from a bus? So it's good to know anything that's blue, that's destructible. And oh boy, it gets destructive. Wait, did that Metal Gear just moo?
Oh, the geckos. Yeah.
But why do they moo?
Yeah, they sound like cows. The geckos were introduced in 4.
They're also dead.
I mean, what do you expect?
Okay, there you go. Got more of my health back. I'm guessing that's what you're meaning before you think with the healing. Because, yeah, we just kind of did that by accident. I don't know how I took that spine, because I don't even think there was a spine left in that guy. But sure, mine now.
Very good, Ryder.
Okay, you can tell this game's running on Havoc physics engine. With how these trees just fling wherever they feel like it. And also implode, because that's another thing for Havoc.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another Metal Gear. Ah, there's actually a couple of them. But there's a rocket. I will take this. Wait. Your sub can either be a grenade or a rocket launcher. One of these things is not like the other. It's like saying, here's a pistol, and here's the tank. And these guys all need hearing aids. I am honestly surprised for a game that does have some stealth. You can literally hold the run button and never get caught. You guys need some hearing aids. The ones that are effective are your robots. Okay, well I know how I can change sub-weapon, but tell me how to use it, game.
Fighting the geckos.
Yeah, he figured out they moved.
Oh, there you go. It was one of the shoulder buttons. I think it was LB.
Oh, did he finally realize that the geckos move? Oh my gosh.
What do you mean finally? This is the first time I've ever found one.
You didn't see him in Brawl or on the Shadow Moses?
Well, they don't
Island?
really make much sound in Brawl.
Yeah, they do. They move in the...
I never really heard it. It's so hard to hear with everything else going on that stage,
I
though.
guess. Okay.
Yeah, they move. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I gotta find that one meme for the recording. I gotta go find it then. I mentioned a meme in the video I just recorded. I have to go look up the context. Geckos are mean.
But it's really hard to parry their attacks with how fast the feet move. Have a wind up and then they hit you in like a second.
Yeah.
So it's hard to anticipate when the wind up's done. Yep, that was Japanese.
They learned how to do stealth missions in Astral Chain. I still need to get back to playing that game. I've played like, I want to say like the first 2 chapters of that game. I still need to go back.
Yeah, I played up to, without spoiling it, I will say when one of the main characters makes a sacrifice. I'll say that much. So I think that's into like either end of chapter 1 or 2, something like that. No, not chapter 2 or 3, sorry. Chapter 1's basically the tutorial.
Yeah.
So that'd be chapter 1, so you play 10 minutes. Yep. Remember, I was starting that at a bad time, because that's when I was dealing with all the internet stuff, so I kept on forgetting to go back to the game.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, you like Platinum, so I know you'll
I mean,
play
I'm
it
going to
eventually.
eventually get back to it. I do. I have a lot of games on my backlog I want to play right now. I still have to start up Doom Eternal, and I want to actually try out the Final Fantasy remake.
Oh, did you get the Final Fantasy remake?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good.
Attaboy.
I'm glad you...
Well, because I still have my huge discount. I don't want to get rid of that, because I got like, what, 15 bucks off?
Yeah, I did. I got like 20 bucks off on mine.
Well, mine was mainly because of the tax. I think I paid 45 or something like that.
I think I paid like 40. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have more tax in my state. Does that make sense?
That chapter, huh? You're in for a lot of fun after that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying what I played. I haven't played in almost a year, sadly.
or cyborg attack, huh? Raiden, wait. We're picking up a wireless transmission near your position. From the frequency, most likely an enemy data terminal. Check it out. We may be able to salvage some intel.
Good, I thought it was someone's Bluetooth speaker. Maybe that's why I can't do anything, because I run on Bluetooth. Can I just say, as a tech person, I love and I hate so much Bluetooth at the exact same time. It's an amazing technology that works when it feels like it. I don't want to do that yet.
Shall we review the capabilities of your new body?
Copy that. Go ahead, Doc.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with 2 revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from seized nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption.
Wish they did better on the investigations, though. Like some of them leading over.
I've heard that the investigation portion of Astral Chain is either hit and miss for that reason, because it doesn't feel like it was given enough attention. Because I hear like the action sections are really good, but then when you do the investigations, they just don't feel like they have as much content. Like the one I did felt like it was very quick and all had basically the same answer.
A bit more messy, you might say. Most military cyborg models
But that was
store
just the
a cache
first
of
one. I may
biotic cell
improve
repair
later.
nanopaste in their lower abdomen.
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu.
I'm not expecting something like the Arkham series investigation from Astral Chain, because I can tell it's a side focus compared to the Arkham games.
Crush this unit in your hand to absorb the repairing agent inside. Keep in mind, it is extremely delicate. If the unit should hit the ground, some paste will surely leak out. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly before your foe falls over.
Basically, harvest their organs before their body can even hit the ground.
Rather gruesome, I realize. But then you Americans enjoy a bit of gore, don't you?
I may be a citizen, but I've never really thought of myself as American.
Oh? Well, yes, I suppose I could understand that given your history. But what then? Surely you don't identify as a Liberian.
I don't identify with anyone. No nation, no ethnic group. I'm my own man. Anyway.
So do I call you they instead of him? Like, I don't know what to do here. I don't want to be insensitive.
Indeed, indeed. These splatter films are big in Germany, Russia, Japan, everywhere. Well, everywhere except regions afflicted by actual warfare. It all has to do with taming our fears, you know?
Huh?
The desire to feel fear, to taste death, but from a safe distance. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their fears. This...
Okay, Doc. I got the gist. Let's save the full psych lecture for some other time, though, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've been going on for like 5 minutes. I need to use the bathroom. I can't keep on talking if we don't hang up. Okay, I lied. I didn't have to use the bathroom. I just want to get off the phone. Who needs stairs? I kind of wish that you can keep this augment mode on while sprinting, because that would actually be nice.
Yeah.
Makes it easy to see a lot of extra collectibles, but kind of hard to use when you want to go fast.
Greetings, cyborg.
Show yourself.
My god, is that the Lancer?
It's a chainsaw. Oh boy, you're on this fight.
You are. I am IF prototype LQ84I.
IF prototype.
Interface.
You have a name that doesn't sound stupid?
Autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial
Can I just call you Jim?
additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay then, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I am here to kill you.
Thank goodness for my man stilettos.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate.
Oh. The wolf robot. Have fun with him.
Yeah. Amber actually had trouble with this boss when she first played.
Okay, camera's really not cooperating right now how fast this guy moves.
Yeah, I think that's what John was complaining when he streamed this game.
Well, because there's no like auto lock on, like other games.
Yeah.
In this kind of style, that's the biggest problem. Doesn't help when I got a chainsaw through my chest.
Ow!
Combination attack. Use your intellect. Evade my blows.
I'm surprised there's no QTE to try to fight this guy off. I was expecting that when he grabs me.
Multiple strikes. Combination attack.
Get out of the wall! I can't see anything!
Can't see shit.
I used up like 2 auto heals already because I can't see. It's too narrow of a battlefield.
And I got chains on chest, yeah.
Keep on trying to parry and it does not work, so I'm just gonna go more on the offensive. Because trying to be defense is actually killing me.
Yeah, this guy's a
kind of a dick.
Well, he moves very quick and it doesn't help with the camera. I don't know where that came from. I grabbed air and suddenly spine.
That's good because it heals you.
I mean, it's not good when I'm at 100% health.
No.
All it's doing is just giving me some extra blue bar, which I'm still not sure what that's doing.
Even you are merely human in the end.
Oh, I didn't mean to fire that.
He mad. Oh, he mad.
He mad, bro.
You will die.
I am honestly shocked there is no kind of lock on, because that's the biggest problem I have with this camera.
Yeah.
It's just that.
It
The
doesn't
most
really-
you have is when you go in blade mode, but that's like Z targeting Zelda at that point, which doesn't do much. It just centers it back behind you.
You will die.
Wait. There is an auto lock on camera. Why don't you tell me about that game? That would have made things so much easier. It's
I didn't
RB.
even know there was wait, I didn't even know there was an auto. You mean tell us we went through the whole freaking game and it didn't
It's
tell us?
RB. You just hit the other shoulder button.
The hell?
So it's R1/RB if you're on Xbox. That would have made so much more sense if they just put that in the tutorial. Maybe it's buried in one of the other tutorials you unlock later, but it's definitely not on the one that I already played.
Yeah, it's probably locked on one of the codex calls.
Which is a bad place for it.
Combination complete. Multiple strikes. I will obliterate your consciousness. Disappointing.
Freaking RB.
RV of all things.
I mean, that's how you would discover you recover full HP when you eat someone's spine.
I mean, that
Oh,
one's
great.
actually a little bit more self-explanatory because it kind of just happens. So that helps a lot. Because, see, like, I'm just doing my thing, and then the B button just randomly appears. So that tells you can interact with an enemy. So you'll find that one out by just playing the game.
Did you see that red square on enemies when you went?
Well, yeah, that's why when I hit the B button, that's when I can take their spine out. And like I said, you kind of figure that out by just fighting at that point. Like, look how much better I'm doing because I can actually see what I'm doing. It's a miracle. I mean, I'm still not doing fantastic, but it's way better than before. Because I'd never gone down this low in health. I keep on meaning to change my weapon, not the heal, so I'm kind of wasting a lot of my rations.
Uh-oh, Gecko. Use the can opening. What do you fight for?
Smooth, genius! You just hit an explosive barrel.
I forget what happened, what it means when they're glowing blue.
When they're glowing blue,
Yeah, like that. You see what the geckos do?
they're about ready to charge.
Oh. I think that's what, yeah, I mean, you can go and get their health.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm seeing blue as they're weak at that point. So it wasn't that far after I attacked like that, he died in the blue state.
It's been a while since I played this game. I'm sorry if I'm not so knowledgeable as I should be.
It's understandable, because, again, it's been a while. This game did come out in 2013, so it's been a couple of years. It's like a 7-year-old game at this point.
I'm trying to remind myself that 2013 was friggin' 7 years ago.
I just want to shoot you with a rocket, dang it.
Yeah, this guy is no pushover, for sure.
Oh, I thought I had one more ration, but because I kept on using by accident the swap weapons. Oop.
Oopsie.
Miscounted. Alright, well now that we know we can lock on, that makes a huge difference. So I actually can probably get away without using my rations anymore.
Defeat the Bleed Wolf. I think he should forego the rocket launcher.
Yeah, every time I try to use it, it's kind of hard to. He's a fast-moving mook. Does not work for that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
What? Okay. He wasn't anywhere near me. I guess if he's slightly locked on, that's enough to charge. So when he's orange, just avoid him in general until he's done. Okay, thought I avoided.
And
seriously weird. There's no QTE to fight that off. Just doesn't seem like it gives you any chance. I mean, he sends out the backup at perfect times because I'm about ready to die, so give me your spine.
I need your spine. Mine needs a replacement.
Oh, I couldn't aim because I was back camera. Oh, where'd you come from? perfect. I thought I was gonna miss that for a second. He's right next to explosive barrel, so I'm trying to watch what I slash. And it's really hard to do that.
I will exterminate your consciousness.
Oh, well, really? I just got out of a stun, dude. Get me out.
Got out of the stun and you started doing this shit.
Help me.
Those stupid games. I don't understand why they move.
It's very random.
Because I thought it'd be funny, okay?
Yeah.
Good. Get the explosive from me.
I hate it. Yeah. They're pretty ugly.
I mean, it's a robot. What do you expect?
Why are they called geckos when they clearly are moving?
I don't know.
Because Kojima's weird.
Kojima had no input in this game.
Well, those are creatures from other Metal Gear, so just a translation thing at that point.
I know, I'm just joking. I was just like, yeah, Kojima had nothing. Yeah.
Well, the most he had probably just approve it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because it still has the Kojima approval on it, because it has Kojima Productions in one of the taglines.
Yeah. There you go. See, you're parrying good.
Well, it's still hard to do that, but I get the idea of how it works. Just the timing is the strict part.
Yeah.
Oh, he was stunned. I'm not gonna lose my opportunity to do that again. There, I didn't even use a single ration.
You didn't? You like, no, I don't want blade mode. Well, there you go. You beat the boss.
Good job.
What an AI know about freedom?
Oh, why skips that? Okay, well, we got the gist. I'll take the B.
Now you have another thing in in VR modes.
Well, more importantly, I'm trying to find health. That would be nice. I probably would just have to huff it out. Or I could just eat this ration, but I'm gonna huff it out. This guy's up ahead. Did he notice me, or is he just happy to see me? Good, they're all idiots. Now this last guy I'm actually going to do real combat with, so I can take his spine. I don't care if you spotted me, that was the plan.
Give me my spine.
Oh, Okay, I think we have a little bit of an issue here, physics. Guns don't float.
Oh, I finally just saw what you said, Ethan, about how they hop. I guess, yeah, geckos do hop. So, I guess it makes sense why they're called that, but it's just...
Well, they don't look like the creature. It's just a weird code name, so I get it. I think that's it over there. Alright, cool. Alright, well, before we go on, I'm actually going to take a quick intermission here, as I need to get up for a moment, stretch, so... When we come back, we'll continue on with this mission and cross that bridge. So, stay tuned, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Alright, we're back. Let's go ahead and continue on here. Just clicking to the window screws up my camera. Mouse is very sensitive. I was wondering where the explosions were. I didn't hear anything for a second. Just what you need when you come back from a break. High adrenaline.
Run away from the helicopters.
Yeah, park right there. Thank you.
Gonna go attack the freaking helicopter.
This is when I wish I had guns. Why don't I have guns? All I have is a rocket launcher.
I think they
Yeah,
want you
saying
to
that.
use rocket launcher here.
Well, yeah, you can kind of tell. Okay, what is the button to fire? Hang on. Nope. Yeah, try to fire when you're falling. That's making a lot of sense. Hang on, let's try this again. Oh. The triggers.
Yes, I too love it when helicopters ram in instead of fire at them. I do too love it when helicopters don't.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Just gonna jump in your rockets. Now, where's your spine? That would have been something. Pull out a spine from a helicopter. Not the person driving it. No, just the helicopter itself. I think it's considered unnamed. I think that's what it was reading out to be, yeah, which is kind of weird. Yeah, welcome to Havoc. You can push trees with your body, because that makes sense. I will say, for a PC game, this is really weird that it runs in 59 frames, because I can see it pausing all over the place. For your PC game to hitch because their engine's coded the same way as a console, that's not good.
Yeah.
Apparently, at least around the time of release, I heard people were having weird issues where they ran it in 1080p and they were getting 24 frames per second, which was cinema resolutions. And frame rates like, that's wrong. Apparently, it's been a little bit better now, but that could still happen to some people. I guess if you're running a higher resolution, like maybe 4K.
Yeah.
Which is still bad. Oh yeah, how you supposed to dodge that, huh? Guy was staring right at me.
My spine. Getting health is a little bit easy in this game, though.
Well, yeah, because most enemies can just drop health, which puts you back at 100%. Alright, I don't know where his spine went. I think I just cut it in 5,000 pieces.
It doesn't look like it needs that spine anyway.
Oh, this camera's really weird when you're locking on. It's so hard to climb. Gotta take it off the lock on because this is impossible. Alright, just do one more. Somewhere. Where'd he go? There he is.
Don't worry, bat people.
Come here! Just an inch closer, please. I wish I had guns. Why don't I have guns?
There.
All that for
Dead.
one hit. Come on,
Oh,
man. I hate when that happens. Oh, hit the box. Thank you. Let me see something else back here, or was it just a dude? I think it was just him. Oh, I can't revive dead.
I'm kind of stuck without that situation. Can't revive dead.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most likely it opens only if you have the right ID data stored in your left hand. Perhaps you could find a cyborg with access and borrow it?
You see any cyborgs around here, Doc?
Why not double back? Check the vehicle route again. You know, back at the entrance to the old city.
Oh, let me guess. The guy on the ground.
Maybe you can hitch a ride. Most likely, platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
Yeah, specifically the left hand. They know which hand to use. Hi. How you guys doing? Would like to die? I would like you to die.
Oh, you know they're gonna die.
The guy's just looking at that like, well, I probably need to shoot him. My controller, please, respawn. Again, I love and I hate Bluetooth at the exact same time.
That's my boy.
The air guys just ignore him, really? Okay. Well, this works for me because I could just do this.
Stab.
Maybe you guys should have parked next year, friend.
You missed them all? Well, You just have to fight your way through.
I didn't even miss them. They drove past me. They missed me.
Okay, then we'll see
I
in a
have
little
the
bit.
blade. Okay.
I should have guessed you would choose this route.
So what was the point of getting the hand if I just have to break it open with a sword? Come on. That was a waste of time. Oh, snipers. I should probably do something about you first. Oh, I can't go in there because of the foreground thing. Alright, well, let's just come down to my size. Nice try. Sorry, when I take spines, I'm immune.
I'm gonna take your spot and heal myself up.
Yeah. Okay, well, I would also respawn the same way if someone cut my legs off.
Wait, what was it that he said?
My legs, you fuck. Again, I would respawn the same way.
My lazy fuck.
Ooh, I got a new weapon, homing missiles. Oh yeah, I'll take those. I'm gonna swap to just the grenades for now, though. Wait, 3D photo frame? What the heck is this? Okay. Yeah, you want to explain, game? Oh, heck, here we go. Use stealth camouflage to reflect light in 3D. Takes more than a girly magazine to get the attention of mostly suppressed cyborgs. Yep. So it's a distraction. Got it. Oh, there's more stuff up there. Mine.
Those I have.
Well, now we know his name.
That woman.
Well, I should look more like a character from Apex. Not from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
Don't worry about it. National Horny Day, okay?
I just
Oh my god.
All right. I'm heading for the refinery.
Alright, well, nothing in the garbage cans, but I hope the garbage men appreciate my job. Not gonna make theirs any harder or anything.
Someone there?
Oh, it's just the wind.
Someone there?
You seriously didn't see your friend jump in front of you, bleeding to death.
I didn't see my friend over there die, but I think we'll be alright.
I was like, oh, I wonder what Jim's bleeding at. Oh, God!
Stab. Give me my treasure.
Oh, okay, hi. Just hope he doesn't notice me. I am shocked the Metal Gear did not notice me. Yeah, it did a 180. Wow. That is really surprising. I wish I had that zoom mode that Raiden was just using that cutscene. That would have really helped me right now. Else on the other side. I'm gonna take this one safe.
Those guys won't notice you. They're gonna stab him from the back.
Oh, maybe this one will, because it's actually getting kind of close. Oh, there's two of them coming this way. That's not good.
Get your box. They won't look at the box.
Wrong character.
Won't think to look in the box.
I will be surprised if he walks past me like this and doesn't see me. He's like, oh, I guess that's just part of the building structure. We'll see, because it's really my only safe bet at this point. It's either that or just murder him once he comes back. Or he could just turn around, sure. That works for me, too. Don't know why you did, but that's your downfall.
They're not smart, I'm telling you.
Clearly. Look what you did. That was a good spine that just hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit
You were thinking the same thing I was.
I didn't even hit the B button. How'd you grab the spine? I mashed Y and then suddenly that was in my hand. Sure.
I'll take that while it's right there.
And yoink.
I guess it's one of the times where Bluetooth did a good thing and not a bad skip. Really? Who made indestructible windows? Also, how?
Didn't even know what was coming.
Do they ever?
No.
Exactly.
Hey, what's this?
Higher ground.
Okay, this is a different chest. Hold chip L. I guess that must be a part for me since I can't see it. Buying the customized thing, but I don't want to mess with that until I hit a checkpoint. Because it'll reset everything.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Oh, optional mission. Did not expect this.
Up above you.
And we gotta fight the planes, man. Take my rocket launcher, asshole.
Did it just get stuck in the air?
I think it did. Well,
at least I can get stuck in the air too. No, I wasn't prepared for that. It just kind of happened. Alright, try this again. Oh, you had to move at the last second. Made me whiff. I still gotta fill up my bar a bit. There you go. Oh, I get it now. The more I do this, the more I'm getting it. When these things are blue and your meter is full, that means you can slice and dice them to actually kill them off. So if your meter's full, you can basically kill them in an instant.
Oh, okay, that makes
That's
sense.
what it means. Yeah. So I was right earlier when I was talking about the side versus thing. This is basically like Bayonetta, where if there's an optional quest open, that just means there's more enemies to go back and fight, which helps on your grading. Wish this door would stay open, come on.
Right. The cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Don't get cocky.
Look at that animation. Because I rubbed up on something, it kind of glitches out a bit, and then I moonwalk a little bit more.
That's Havoc for you.
Yeah. Speaking of which...
We'll say that.
Yeah, that's definitely Havoc. That's not how water towers work.
We'll say what about Havoc?
Havoc is such a fun engine. It's very glitchy.
Yeah, it works when it feels like it.
Ragdolls everywhere. So people at work today, there was well, the safety guy came over and he started handing out homemade masks Like, he sewed together a bunch of cloth masks for everybody to wear instead of using those stupid masks that need to be replaced like every week.
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, thank you. I got that today. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. I can wash this at least.
The more masks, the
No,
better.
no, get off, get off, get off! Bad touch.
Watch out.
Bad touch. Welcome back, Ethan. How was dinner? Are these the guys that blow up? The little walkers?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that's why they were probably grabbing me. It was a suicide attempt at that point.
Ooh, pork roast and rice. That sounds good.
No. Get off me.
I thought Lester was saying no to that.
No, not the pork roast. That's nasty. I love pork roast, though.
Pork roast?
Pork roast.
You said pork roast.
Sorry. I meant to say
Park roast is good too, I guess. Whatever the heck that is. Pork roast in a park.
Roasting at the park?
Making a roast in the park.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, I saw that square. That was made like, what? Do fan blades have spines too? Oh, security cameras now.
That would be a weird and awkward. Hmm? You did all that big.
The heck? This is different. That a sensor? I walk through the door, I'm immediately caught. Nowhere around it, so let's find out. Okay, no, what was the... why? What's the point in this? Nothing's happening. That's confusing. Dope.
Need to run past the IRP's right.
Kill this kid, it's like no one shall see my my tirade here.
No evidence.
Wait, what? I slid. Why did I just stop sliding? Oh, it's automatic, so when I try to do a slide, it rejected the automatic one. That's stupid. Wait, what? Okay, I jumped on his head? Didn't know I can do that. Still finding out a lot of random movement here.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, stop! I'm just trying to jump over this.
It's
It's so hard to hit the camera because it's shooting me and I want to get out of here. This is so awkward to hit. I would just use a rocket to destroy security camera. There. Alright, get him back in an area I can fight more comfortably. Come on, guys. Alright, is that all of you?
That it?
Alright, I think we're back in the clear. Alright, so now I know that's an automatic action. I'm not even going to try to avoid the lasers. I'll just run at them, and he'll avoid it for me. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a guy still alive with the battle music done.
So how was your week, Lester?
It's been alright.
That's good.
Getting some more banjo done, as always.
Hey.
Added it up to World 7 at the point in the game, which is a good chunk of the playthrough.
That's good. I'm glad. I had to record another channel update last night.
Oh! Sorry to interrupt, but I dodged those things by spreading my legs. God, that is close.
That's, I hate bringing this up, but that's what she said.
Yep.
Oh my god. But anyways, what I was trying to say is I had to record another channel update last night because Amber got her channel update today, and mine's basically gonna be kind of the same. But you know, I have a different audience than her, so.
Ooh, what's this? Data storage, 2 out of 20. Wait, 2 out of 20? Where did I get the first one? I don't remember getting one yet. Well,
I think that might be the collectible game.
yeah, that's why I'm confused of where I got the first one. Probably wasn't paying attention when I got it.
Basically, I was going about how I'm gonna have to go on hiatus for a little bit for streams because this whole internet thing, which you know, it's so weird. Like,
don't.
I know. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. We haven't dropped tonight. Everything's
What are you
been
guys
okay
doing? Are you on the wire again, or are you just wireless?
We're wireless right now.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I mean, granted, we're okay for the most part, at least watching the feedback on your stream.
At least, I think
Yeah.
moving the router here kind of helped it too.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't improve your guys' overall speeds, but it definitely helps on your stability, which has been the bigger problem
Yeah.
than just speeds.
My biggest thing is, like, I guess in the sense it just doesn't like streams.
Well, it's mainly upload speeds you got. You guys don't even have a full meg for an upload, which you kind of need for streaming.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Even with the bare minimum bit rates.
Yeah.
So I know that's why
I
it's
mean-
always been a struggle.
I've been really kind of debating, I'm going to be honest with you. There's been times I've honestly been debating on waiting on doing streams anymore until either we get better internet at home, we just move out and get to a new house that has better internet.
Yeah, it makes sense, because it's already hard enough to do.
But I don't want to do that because I know a lot of people like watching me stream. So I don't know what to do anymore. I'm kind of just needing. I think I need a break from streaming for a little bit.
Well, it's, yeah. It's a thing where the internet being currently overloaded, it's already hard enough, and it adds more stress on it than you want to deal with. How do I get over there? I want that. Can I just run on the wall? That'd make my life so much easier. Actually, I see vents up there. Yeah, there you go. I didn't see the slip before.
Get that treasure chest.
Ooh, an endurance upgrade. I'll take that. I guess that means I'll last longer when I'm in that blade mode, which is definitely helpful, because that mode doesn't last long at all.
I was wondering when you'd come, Jack the Ripper.
No one calls me that anymore. Dosaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
I can definitely tell these two have a history.
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
this
yeah.
lady. I forgot about.
Have fun.
Liberian, but white as snow. A natural born killer, even.
Oh, seriously, I hate when you say that.
I know.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know. I'm only half French.
And?
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see, cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family, everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that. I slaughtered dozens in Iraq, in Afghanistan. I'd found my calling.
Proud of that, are you?
What happened, happened. To be honest, I found it quite dull. My enemies fell like domino, one after another. Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift, without challenge, without purpose. At times, I even envied my prey.
She has bombs, the little bomb guys.
Well, yeah, I can see them, but also I can see around her neck that even looks like a thing that could be like a grenade launcher of some kind.
And I knew what I had been missing.
I love, really guys, I love how her boob lily has the cereal stamp on it. Come on.
I protect the weak.
Still? So naive.
And if I must kill to protect them, then so be it.
It seems we have less in common than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
I knew that thing would come in handy on her back, no pun intended.
Yeah.
It's basically Dr. Octopus.
I got so many arms. And you gotta cut off each one.
Yeah, and each one's gonna have a blade. That's a long arm. That was not that long earlier.
Oh, it's Azura. You know, I still haven't played Azura's Wrath. I'd like to play it.
Oh, I need to play it too, because I've heard amazing things.
I heard amazing things and very god-awful things.
Oh yeah, it's one of those games.
Like, it's he yells, that's the game. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, that's one of the biggest things people remember about it. The character himself.
I also remember it being like one of Capcom's most ridiculous games ever. Too.
Yep. Which had a very random Street Fighter crossover too.
Well,
because I know the main character also fights Akuma in one of the DLCs.
Yeah.
I need to get all the DLC for that reason. I have like one of the chapters.
You need to get all the DLC because the true ending's actually locked behind.
Yeah,
DLC.
I think I have the DLC that has the ending because I heard how bad that was.
Okay.
I think that's the only piece of DLC.
Because Capcom back then was freaking dumb.
They did that a lot with their games, yeah.
Oh, it's developed by CyberConnect, published by Capcom. Oh yeah, then that's one thing to say. I mean, but Capcom ultimately made the decision to say, "Hey, let's lock the ending to the game behind DLC," which was freaking stupid. I was literally about ready to say we're getting to that point.
Well, that was in an age when they did all weird kind of things, like the on-disc DLC and all that. I watched a video today kind of talk about why Resident Evil 6 was kind of the way it was at launch, and it's definitely insane, like the mindset they had back in like the early and late PS3 360 era in general, because they just wanted things to be a success. They didn't care about how the game itself was turning out; they just cared about the numbers, and it shows in some cases like that.
When you say like Resident Evil 6 was at launch, what do you mean by that?
Well, at launch, because they expected it to sell 7 million units in like a month. It did that after like what, 5 or 6 years, and had a lot of weird things because it had the whole on-disc DLC controversy with it too, with Ada.
Yeah.
And how each campaign was developed with a different team, which is why it was so jarring to people.
You know,
and all the complaints they got from the demo, they only fixed some of them because they couldn't fix the core game with it coming out so soon.
I still, to this day, don't think, like...
Well, here's the thing. The game is not bad, but it was definitely not what people were expecting back then.
Yeah,
it was just kind of one of the games that kind of separated the fan bases.
I get why people don't like it, but I also think it's really actually...
Well, now it has that status. That's why it took years for it to finally get the numbers they wanted in the first month.
Yeah. They originally planned the sequel. That's why the ending was DLC, because they scrapped the sequel after the game launch. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that explains that issue then.
Okay.
It's not like Mass Effect 3 where the other ending was because people hated the original.
But, I need to get Azura's Wrath.
Azura's Wrath.
Azura's Wrath, sorry.
It was one of the last games to be added to the Xbox backwards compatibility on the Xbox One.
So I can probably just buy it from the store.
That's how I got it, because I think it was like last year or the year before, something like that. I got free credit to the store because of it being Black Friday, which was just enough to buy the game on sale with a piece of DLC. So I was like, thank you for the free copy of Azura's Wrath. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that game was so weird because, yeah, it didn't have... It had an episode where you had to fight Ryu and Akuma and Oni from Street Fighter in a fighting game scenario, kind of like...
Yeah, it basically played out like Street Fighter 4.
That game is ridiculously bonkers, though.
It makes zero sense, yeah.
You know, I don't know. I have strong attachments to games that are just bonkers just for the sake of being bonkers. I love it. I think that's why I love games like Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Automata. Or whatever.
Well, they definitely ramped it up because I heard the first Nier was a little more tame in comparison.
Yeah. I don't know. I appreciate it when things are just crazy and silly. Because...
Well, that's why I love the Bayonetta series, because they make zero sense as a plot, but
Yeah.
they're really insane. One of the missions, you literally ride into one of like the final areas on the back of a rocket, and you're controlling it, fighting mooks in the air with the rocket. It's great.
Yeah. Was that the original?
Yeah, that's the first Bayonetta.
Yeah. I beat
Bayonetta 2 starts on the back of a fighter jet.
I have Bayonetta. I beat Bayonetta 1. I still need to go beat Bayonetta 2.
It's really good.
Kane makes Nier this whole represent. She's absolutely hilarious. I'm sure. I know that the original Nier, the one that was in Japan, is getting a remake soon.
Yeah. Well, I think it's mainly because of how well Anima did in general.
Yeah.
They see now Nier is a
Is
better
it-
name than it used to be, so it'll definitely sell in
Yeah.
the West. Because beforehand, the reason why I didn't make a game for years is because it just sold poorly in the West. They didn't want to take another chance. Compared to now, where it'll definitely sell.
Well, they also had Platinum help with the Automata.
Which also helped because it gave it their own style. Like this game, Bayonetta, Vanquish, stuff like that, where it's just very action-based.
Platinum is so good. Platinum is so good. Are you gonna go on Blade Mode? Or are you just saying nah?
I don't know how to. I'm holding the buttons and nothing's happening. I gotta blame Bluetooth on that one,
well.
because I was holding down the shoulder button. He still killed her.
Okay. I was just wondering if you were just doing that on purpose, or I didn't know.
No, I
if
was
you were
holding
trying-
down the blade button, it just wasn't doing anything. Again, sometimes Bluetooth eats your inputs, which I don't understand. I need to get the official Xbox One adapter and PC to avoid these issues. It's just it's hard to buy unless you're in a store, because apparently if you order online, a lot of places apparently either have the old version, which is bigger and bulkier, or they sell counterfeits, which is terrible. At that point, you're better off just using Bluetooth if you get a counterfeit.
Yeah. He curses like a lot, or like a bunch, but it's for the most appropriate situations and for the best dialogue.
What is this talk about?
I think that's one reason why I like this game too, because he kind of goes over the top too.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Especially
it's the same with Platinum. Like nothing makes sense. It's always over the top. It's the ML.
She's not talking to you, idiot.
Why
Like,
would
the
it?
only game I've ever played that is trying to take itself seriously, and that's quotations because it depends on the scene, is the Okami series.
Yeah.
And again, it depends on the scene, because there's some that definitely you can't take seriously.
Yeah. Are you going to? I mean, I don't know if you have it for the Wii U or not. Or are you planning on getting the Switch version? But have you played Wonderful 101?
I do have it on Wii U. It was like one of the only games I claim from Club Nintendo. I'll get it eventually. It's just probably not when it comes out. There's a lot of stuff coming out in May, and it's also not a good time when I'm unemployed.
I understand that. I mean, like, that's why I asked if you had the Wii U version, because I knew if you had it, you'd probably just play it.
If I want to try it, I definitely have access to it for that reason.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we don't have to worry about that guy anymore. Or my spine.
Crazy son of a bitch.
Raiden, what happened?
Hey, Z-Lash, how you doing?
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure an LZ.
Understood.
Oh, it's an end of a chapter. Alright, good. Now I can finally look at that customization menu. Oh, I
Yeah,
did
you-
miss 2 missions. Yeah, this is exactly like Bayonetta at that point. So there's probably some areas I didn't go back to, which would have had more mooks. Interesting. Also, I love how my lowest grade was a B, but because I missed those other 2 areas, it rounds it down to C. That's definitely a platinum rating system.
Yeah.
Ooh, a new blade thing? Pole arm. I'll definitely check that out here in a sec. Yes, please.
I'm sorry that the blade mode wasn't working for you on the finishers.
I mean, that's a Bluetooth thing. I'm definitely just blaming that. Okay, so a lot of these are very expensive. Not surprised. Well, I could definitely just be Gray Fox if I didn't want to actually do anything.
Want to be Gray Fox?
Like, no more main character, just Gray Fox.
He came back. Huh?
I like how this is commando. Like, what makes this so commando? It's just like lime green. I'm gonna go with the Gray Fox. I like this one.
Yeah, gotta be the best ninja.
It's gonna be Gray Fox.
Like Ryan's a good ninja, but
Oh, that's an expensive blade. Yeah, we're not using Fox Blade anytime soon. Whole arm is definitely affordable. We'll go with this. It's enhanceable, so what can we do?
Oh shoot! You know, I just now realized something. Not only is Runaway Guys Coliseum this weekend,
The game's done
but
quick thing.
Games Done Quick Corona Relief is
Yeah.
this weekend. Damn it! What? I can't watch both.
I mean, I'm probably gonna watch the Runaway Guys one for that reason. Because no offense to the GDQ guys, but whenever they have speedrunners join in via calls, it's a mixed bag. Because half of the speedrunners out there still use cheap headset mics or like built-in laptop mics. And it's hard to understand.
Yeah.
That's why I may see some of it, but I can't watch a lot of their online-based ones only because of certain people's quality. It makes it a lot harder to understand what they're saying.
Well,
which
I'm
is
kinda glad
understandable, but at the same time, it's also a little unexcusable in the online scene nowadays.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get why some people don't, because some people just can't afford it. But I mean, if you're doing it for a living anyways, you should be streaming it, right?
That's the ones that always confuse me. The ones who are actually doing this for a job is like, you're still using the bare minimum? That's pretty terrible. What's up? Nah, not much. Enjoying the game so far.
I'm glad you're liking it, Lester.
I mean, I kind of figured. This is the usual, like, hack and slasher from Platinum, yeah. It's very similar to Bayonetta in a lot of ways, which I kind of got from what I've seen in gameplay. I don't know if I want to spend all this, but this actually seems like a good idea. This attack seems pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to get all the customizations right now because of certain things.
Oh no, you won't get them all for a while.
Wait, my main blade wasn't showing up here before. What the heck? Alright, well now I can customize my main blade. That was really weird. I think that's all we'll spend for now because a lot of these things also cost a lot of BP, so it's better to save some and then use it later on when needed.
So you've got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Oh, yes! Yeah. I was waiting for this part. I seen this in gameplay. Just waiting to have a sombrero.
Oh gosh, you're this part.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh lordy, I forgot about this part.
I have the good doctor.
How can I forget about this part? This is like one of my favorite parts.
This is probably one of the more famous parts about the game, so a lot of people recognize this.
So yeah, I say let's throw.
Usually if I see in gameplay, it's usually showing off the sombrero costume.
Skeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Let's go.
This is the best part, yeah. One of the best parts.
Nice hat.
Nice hat. Not only does he have that, he's got a freaking poncho on. A freaking cyborg ninja with a cowboy hat and a poncho.
Cyborg?
With a cybernetic dog. Or wolf. You can tell this is definitely a platinum game.
Yep.
Why does it need to be serious?
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
What was the point in dressing up? I'm just gonna leave the hat behind. Come on. I used that disguise for 5 seconds and I was still obvious, so I don't think there was any reason to change.
I'm in the sewer system.
All right, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado affiliated research center somewhere in that area.
Can't wait until we get that as an unlockable costume, because that's how I'm going to play for the rest of the game. For now, we'll just be Gray Fox. No more riding.
The cartels and human trafficking.
Oh, the sewers. Oh, God.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so, you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still,
I do like the Gray Fox
I will
outfit.
scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Yeah, you get to be Gray Fox if you want.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Commence operation.
Good, now I can finally run. It's a miracle.
Right. Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Oh, hi. Oh, my dog didn't say there to be on the ceiling. I don't think he's that good. He doesn't get treats for this.
better take out that UG quick. Won't attract too much attention down there.
Time is giving me a bear hug. Oh, get off.
Oh gosh, I forgot about these dudes. Yeah, the big hugger guys.
They look like monkeys almost.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I fully cut the arm off. I just cut off, like, maybe the pinky. There. Now you're down 2 arms. There we go. Definitely helps to know that the blue means, you know, blade mode. Now, let me in. Or actually, in this case, let me out.
Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in.
Yourself if necessary.
Have you seen that one where it's talking about the quarantine? And he goes, "Let me out. Let me out."
Makes sense, yeah.
There's the riding I know.
Okay, where am I supposed to go? Okay, I see, which means I go this way. Oh, actually, no, if I go down there, it's point no return, so it's the other way. I want to find secrets. Actually, was this just an optional way to avoid these guys? Because there does not seem to be anything in here. Oh, wait, no, there's something here. Never mind. You have to find the VR missions, really?
Oh, are you serious?
That is kind of dumb. Because there's going to be a point where you're roadblock. If you need that one mission you want to do to fully complete the game, replay your level to go find it, scavenger hunt style. I don't know if I like that. That's very roundabout in not a good
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
Although I'm not too surprised because these kind of games, they do want you to replay these levels multiple times to get a higher score. So it's it's kind of forcing you to go back to get a higher score at that point.
Right. There is a boy in these sewers.
Yeah, but it's this thing. It's not a boy. I want this. No! Get off me. I want this thing.
I don't want you, I want it.
Alright, there's 2 more up ahead on the ceiling. Gotta be careful. And I'm not chasing one. It shouldn't matter. So how the heck do you get these things down without them alerting you? I think the answer is you're not. Before I continue, let me see something here. We got this new thing. I still can't change my main, but now I have a secondary weapon. We put on that pole arm. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Oh! Now when I use the Y button, it's my secondary, instead of just doing another heavy attack with the sword. I like this.
That's a long way down. Gosh, those water physics is weird.
Are they always?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 7th gen game.
I mean, I didn't really get good facial expressions and such until current gen.
Yeah.
Even then, that could be debatable in some games.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, was that not defeated yet? Are you serious? That looks dead to me.
Got double tap, Buster.
Double tap, man.
Wait, how did they... Did they just stun themselves? Or at least the one did, because the other one immediately recovered from that.
Cut him up into pieces.
Oh, the little robot survived. What is alive? It's not alive anymore.
Oh, and now it's dead. Did you see that Mexican robot with the...
What do you say? Oh. Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English? Yeah. I'm from America. Call me Ryden. Me name George, like Georgetown. George. And just like all damn America president. Yeah.
Again, they have the subtitles as subtitles, but it's basically the same thing.
What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man? No, I'm looking for bad guys. Our damn Skunter research lab. You know about it? Me know me now go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is? Sort of. What happened to you? Oh, maybe live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us whole a big old dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at the zombie lab. All kids like you? Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all the organ. So you ran? Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja?
That little kid's brave. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Me been strongest cyborg.
Yeah, a little stupid, but mostly brave.
Starting to sound like
Just-
a bad guy yourself.
Just a little bit.
Just plain, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never. Good. We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain would get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and... And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you
My
escaped.
God, his eyes!
George.
As
Bring
soon
me
as he
to
grabbed George, he was like, "Oh my God!"
So the
Like he
kid
wide-eyed.
sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah.
George, bring me to your leader.
Tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dump the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server
Kevin,
access
you
terminal.
start
That
doing
will give us
private
the
calls.
evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
You're eating up the bandwidth
So
of the
what about the
codec.
kid?
I made sure the area was secure and
He's just that one guy who always does like
Can you
the
pick him up?
the server call in Discord, and he gets annoyed like all these different people joining in. It's like, what do you expect? This is a server.
If what he said is true about the kid, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just downloading my DLC for the day.
It's a box. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Medical supplies? Ah, no. I know what we can do with the box. Oh, what the heck? Look at how fast this goes. And 1 second's no box. Next second, cardboard.
One box? 2 bucks.
No, I wish I could use the AR mode in the cardboard box. I don't know why you can't. That seems like a weird issue.
I don't even know why they gave you the cardboard box.
I mean, it's a Metal Gear game. You gotta sneak around. It's a tradition. It's like law.
You know, it's funny when you stab that guy from the He kind of sits on a sword like you.
Okay, what was that? You're kind of cutting in and out there.
I'm sorry. When he I might be a little bit too far away from Mike, anyways. But when you were attacking him from above, and you did that stealth kill on him, he was kind of sitting on a sword like Yoshimitsu.
Oh yeah.
From like Soul Calibur and Tekken.
Don't mind me, I'm just cardboard.
Alert.
Oh, Lester.
Yeah. I didn't know you'd have to be able to see me because my camera was obstructed there for a second. Oh, that was in the clear. No hugs.
No hugs today. Only chopping off arms.
No. Alright, that's one down.
You're cutting your arm off.
You didn't need that arm, right?
You didn't need that arm.
Arms are optional. Alright, there we go. I'm learning how to do all those like new moves I got from the customization. I just don't know how to do that like air parry thing I learned.
I think there's a menu where you can look at your moves. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there's how I do my defense thing. X and A. Okay. Let's see. I'm not even going to attempt to read half of these names because that's very not English. Oh, so that's how I do pole arm. I still don't see the one for the dodge per se, but it could just be defense objective. That could technically be what it means. Yeah, it did look French. I don't know how to do that other move. Let me see something.
Looks French.
I don't want to see that. O stick up plus Y. That's what I was doing. It wasn't doing anything. It may be only work in combat, so I can't test it. I'm gonna pull up my map full screen. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Like how long that stick is. It'll clip through walls if you have it out.
Clip through walls. Yeah. This is like, well, I can't load this.
Ooh, what's this? That's a new creature.
I thought you were going to say the box is a new creature. I'm like, what?
I mean, yes. It can be. I would notice, but not quick enough. I thought it noticed me. I didn't think I got the quick kill, but I will take it. Oh, hi, I left behind a friend. Fire hot.
Fireman!
Fireman!
Okay, that pole thing, I am not getting to work. What? Okay, you just came out of the ceiling. No animation, just here.
I'm.
Let's see if that happens again. This is oddly suspicious. Yep. Although he didn't come from the ceiling, he just came from the corner still. You gonna ride over me? Yeah. It actually gets alerted by running on top of me. That doesn't make any sense.
It's been a while since we've played this. I can't tell where we're supposed to go here.
Well, I can tell where. I already seen the marker. I was just looking around for other items.
Yeah.
Like this right here. Gee, I wonder if this is a fake wall, especially with it flickering. Oh, I would have never guessed.
Wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Get the collectible. Thank you. Kept on running over it. I mean, our box. I don't know how I can use these things up yet, but the more boxes, the better. Probably if you get shot, but I have not gotten unlucky like that yet.
This would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
yeah, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy.
Oh, I thought you just wanted me to take a poop.
The terminal. Most any UG would suffice.
I mean, I'll do that.
Tripod or
I've been holding in all day.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlay to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
For the first part? Like the second lesson?
No, you know that one where you play a little bit.
Oh, that's so fun.
Explosions everywhere. Gotta be at least.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections. Please do your best to avoid being seen.
I'm trying to. It didn't help the one guy turned around when I stabbed his friend. Not my fault. Oh, that's what I was locking onto. I thought it was in our fake wall. Surprised those other ones didn't wake up.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Can I have one of those eyes? Mine's currently damaged.
I have to wear an eye patch.
I feel like the whole room's staring at me.
Hey, you got an eye patch. Give me my health. There we go.
That was a good thing that little cinematic cutscene happened, because I see you now. Didn't see you earlier.
Rip and smash.
Yeah, I'm ripping and tearing, as Doom Guy taught me.
Yeah, as Doom Guy should taught me.
Is that all of them? Wow, that was a perfect. And that's still only an A. Come on.
Ah.
I didn't take a single hit, didn't drop my combo. Come on, man.
For now, yeah.
That was a good battle.
Maybe you weren't fast enough.
Uh-huh, that's probably what it is.
We saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus. Are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperados just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be
I
a bunch
forget
of
what
kids they haven't touched.
Kevin's job
I
is.
better move.
Kevin?
Well, he seems to be the one that's doing a lot more of the research behind the scene.
Oh, okay.
His job is to fuck up the Discord server. We mentioned this.
I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah.
too, yes. Oh, good. I got a new pet.
And he's already ran away.
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then,
Oh yeah, you got to control one of the little hand bot dudes.
That's this red mark right here. The guy died. These markers on the map are a little weird.
Should still be nearby.
Found you.
Oh, it kicks through walls! Come on, that's cheating. luck trying to get me now.
You'll never get me, Cappers. You'll never take me alive, Cappers.
Okay, now we're back in business. One more hit and I would have died too, so that's not good. Really? That thing takes forever to die. That doesn't help. Alright, let's try this again. This time without a weird issue like that. Or that could just happen. Okay. Pretend you didn't see that.
I didn't see nothing.
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a
Like, he instantly turned around the second I was going to do the silent attacks. I don't know what that was about.
Any funny business?
Couldn't even tell if he was going to be alerted or not until it just killed me.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
Hello, my fellow brethren. I will slap you.
Fall ledge.
I don't get the point of this, but this is amazing. I somehow actually got in the clear? Interesting. Gotta get out of here before they notice.
Before they like, we're missing a robot.
D, I'm not gonna go around killing all of them. That's stupid.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and
Well, Lester, they expected it.
try using it to access the lab server.
Oh, you see, this is why USB-C is the future.
Raiden, I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Oh god, this thing recorded in like 10 frames a second.
Oh my gosh.
They need to upgrade the security cameras.
Then send us what you do have. You've already commenced the outplaying. The Sears program?
He's just walking in like what, 20 frames?
Yeah, this is real choppy looking.
It's right straight to the brain.
And I know for a fact, it's not my machine doing this. It's definitely how the game is rendering out this cutscene.
And your work is late. We need to ship before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. You've made your point.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
Send what you have now or destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Don't you love it when they just sit there and talk forever?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, bathroom break. But I didn't want to miss the story. I actually would do that.
You can get more once you set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here.
For them and the cities they burden. But just gathering the donors required a significant investment. Yes, yes. You'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch. Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment. Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes
I really like that Gray Fox outfit.
Californian wildfire.
The kids.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
We're too late.
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Wait, alert. I didn't do anything. Hey, no. I'm just sitting here minding my business. My fellow robot just betrayed me. How could it? Alright, I'm back in the clear, I think. I mean, it's still somewhat alert mode, but nothing's coming towards me. I think we're good. I'm just gonna hide here in a box. They won't notice a box. Because I do need to get up and take another quick break, so, just gonna let Gray Fox ride in here, just chill in a box for a couple minutes, and when we come back, then we'll make our way through that little gauntlet. So, stay tuned, we'll be back here. Just, hang on. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's like, nah, that box is suspicious. I'm not.
As I was saying, we will be back here in just a moment, so stay tuned and we'll be right back. The box keeps you protected. We're good. We're back. We're still a cardboard box.
They haven't caught us yet.
I feel like this is a trap. Oh no, it's the guy who was stunned from earlier, so I could just get a spine now. Thank you. Good to know they saved that information.
My spine.
His hip was kind of stuck in the air there for a second.
Yeah.
Raiden, please, climb. It's not hard. I want up.
I want up.
You mean jump, right?
Yeah, it's good to see his famous breakdancing move is still in this game. I've definitely seen a lot of clips of that before.
The freaking breakdancing is so funny.
Yeah, him doing that, spinning up white stuff, which raises several questions.
Yeah.
Ooh, more endurance. I'll take it.
Give me that spine.
That's it for the Erics. I haven't seen anyone else yet. I mean, I'm still in alert mode from the sounds of things. Even if it doesn't say it.
Sorry for the squeaking. Trying to get down this coast. Oh.
Bad news, right? We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
Next time, take a fucking hit.
I think you got the hint on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains everything. It's a big spiky tank wall.
Oh gosh. They must not really want you in there.
No. And I have to waste so much of my meter just to open one chest, but I need that.
The bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
There's some dudes back there.
Just a few.
A freaking spiky ass tank.
I like how it backs up every time you get closer. It's like, oh no.
Hey, don't mind me. I'm not a tank anymore. I'm a Metal Gear. My God, stop!
It's like one of them Transformers a little bit.
Yeah, basically. My box, no! My one weakness. Ooh, jam grenade. That might actually help in this situation. Or I could just land on a fiery pillar. That works too. Can't see. Just slashing.
Slashing.
This is the worst spot to fight this thing in because the camera keeps getting stuck in the wall.
Camera bad.
That's a good thing doing that refills your meter.
You're doing it there. Why wasn't it working earlier?
Bluetooth stupid, that's why.
Stupid.
Sometimes it
Bluetooth.
just drops your signal. It also doesn't help that in this room I also have my router, which puts out a 2.4 gigahertz signal. Same thing Bluetooth uses. That's why it's such
And get
like,
this,
interference
2 years
issue
ago, a
with
federal
Bluetooth
grand
stuff.
jury investigated his ties to a certain private
World
I like using wireless
one of the
controllers, so I
biggest
deal with it.
PMCs out there. I remember.
the biggest ever since the Big Five split up.
I also doesn't help. I'm using an older Bluetooth adapter. It's like a 4.0 thing I bought in like 2014.
Guess that answers the question.
Yeah.
It still works with most stuff, and it's putting out the right signal, so it doesn't matter.
Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines. This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines.
Oh, this is
Even
awkward.
without the
Like,
Patriot
if you just tap the stick, look how you move.
We'll investigate allegations like these.
Just do the
He's
moon
just
slide.
sliding all over the place.
Especially if you do it frontwards, because you barely see him nudging. So it's just like he's being pulled by an invisible rope.
Build an army of cyborgs. You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it.
Law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, out.
What are laws? What is the law of physics?
Optional. According to Havoc.
It's funny because Havoc was the thing for like most games of this era.
Yeah, well, they didn't really stop using it until it did transition over to the newer console generation. Because then you started to see it less and less. It's still being used today, but just not nearly as often.
Yeah, a lot of games back then used it.
I mean, nowadays they mainly just use Unreal Engine for just running the whole game in general, which I guess does a better job for physics too.
Yeah.
It's just never port a game with that to the Switch, because Unreal and Switch just don't mix.
No.
Friendly reminder, don't buy the port of Hat in Time on Switch. It's terrible. It's really terrible.
Well, Amber did it. She beat Resident Evil 3.
I thought you said she bought the Hat in Time port on Switch. Like, alright, get a refund right now. Don't do it.
I didn't listen last time. I'm sorry.
Circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an hour.
No, I just beat the remake of Resident Evil 3.
So what are they freezing and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
That's twice this year I've beaten Resident Evil 3 now.
I think it took you less time to beat the remake because of that.
Yeah.
That and they cut a lot of areas for some random reason.
They cut 2 areas out of the game.
Still don't understand why. It doesn't really make much sense.
Granted, you still see them, you just didn't go to them like you did in the original.
Yeah, that's also what I heard too, Ethan. It's about like a 6-hour or so game, which is why a lot of hardcore fans don't care because that's what they expected, but most outsiders are saying this is way too expensive for a 6-hour adventure. Which it honestly is.
Well, you also get another multiplayer mode for free. You also gotta consider
Yeah,
that
but to
too.
be fair, from what I'm seeing, most people are already starting to drop it, so it's not really worth the asking price.
Yeah, I know.
Which is sad, because whenever a multiplayer game releases and then has no community afterwards, it's a dead game on arrival, which really sucks.
Oh no, George.
Heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much.
RE2 is only longer because it had to.
And adios, muchachos.
If RE2 had just Leon and not Claire, it'd be the same length as R.
Well, that's the whole reason why it's a longer game, because it doesn't just have the alternate scenarios, it also has a different character too. It's the same problem the game had back in the day when it released. Because RE3 was a much shorter game on PS1 as well, but because it only had one character.
I told Amber, and basically, this is how I always felt. You know, with the original 2,
won't ask again.
and this one, you know, RE3 is technically just Resident Evil 2 Jill scenario.
Well, yeah, it's
That's all it
2.5. Because the
Yeah.
real 3, in terms of like gameplay and all that, is Code Veronica.
Code Veronica. Yeah. Because technically Code Veronica is
Because it was actually being made.
Yeah.
Well, another team was just using the same assets for 2 to pump out another game quick. So the main team who worked on 2 wasn't even working on 3. They were working on Code Veronica.
Come on, Ryan, you're much faster than this.
Did he cut the kid? It looked like he also cut the kid. Okay, I guess we won't find out. Assume he cut the kid.
I like Resident Evil 3 though. And I know everybody's like, well, Resident Evil 2 is the best, but in my opinion, I think Resident Evil 3 is better. But that's just my opinion.
Well, the biggest thing I always heard is either it's 2 is the best or Code Veronica. Usually 3 gets the shaft because of how much shorter it is.
Really? I don't ever see.
Yes,
anybody
alright, hang on.
making Code
I
Veronica
can't. We have to do this.
praise.
Gotcha.
Did you
Well, people
unlock-
like 3. It's just, from what I've heard, again, it's either 2 or Veronica, because Veronica has a lot more new stuff.
Veronica's broken, no. But I know for a fact nobody likes Zero. Zero's a piece of shit.
I mean, it is kind of weird designed. It's probably the worst out of the classic series for that reason.
Yeah.
It's mainly design issues.
I mean, Zero is kind of an interesting game. It's just, I
It's a
think
piece
that
of
I think the interesting design kind of hindered it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, instead of remaking Resident Evil 4, remake Zero.
I mean, that would actually help. Or,
That
you know,
would help,
the obvious one, Code Veronica, because that would actually be next in the real lineup. But now let's just skip it, because that makes sense.
I don't think Resident Evil 4 needs a remake. It doesn't.
Not right now. They're just riding the stupid remake train. They know it's going to sell, so that's why they keep on remaking X game in the Resident Evil series, and now they're just going with the most popular selling one. It's literally all it is.
Hold on. Get.
I think we're going to watch this cutscene, and then we're going to end it when we get into gameplay, simply because we don't want to start a new chapter at this point. This is a great
Are you
stopping off
liking
point.
the game?
I enjoy it so far, yeah.
Good. Ryan, you're not supposed to be on your phone while you're driving.
No, worse, he's watching TV.
Some people actually do that too.
Yeah.
to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother! George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more for while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Me been here you go while I got them scone in the base. Why the rasta you not take me with ya, huh?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun in games. Remember that.
Ha! I beat it under 6 hours. So it's not even 6 hours long.
I'm about to say, so you didn't get an hour per $10 at that point. You ripped yourself off.
Oh man. I lost my 1 hour. I want my 1 hour back.
Yeah, just remember that.
I need an hour.
Okay. How'd you know?
Raiden, what is this, Kenya? You cannot resign.
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Raiden. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes, it's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Raiden,
Hold that thought.
Yep, you can definitely tell you're in America.
Oh gosh.
I will patrol ahead.
Military cyborg, you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Oh man, insurance is not gonna like this.
183-104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
And this is how this gets posted on YouTube. You'll have your time next week. For now, we're gonna call it there because we don't want to start a new chapter at this point.
Not yet.
No.
Do it next week.
Yeah. Just definitely a note to remember about. Oh yeah, next time we start, we're gonna get punched in the face by a cop. That'd be an interesting way to start it.
You're gonna get to a point where, at least if it was for us, the bosses are gonna kind of stone.
They're starting to get more difficult, but I'm getting more used to the combat in this game, and that's the big thing. It's one of those, once you master it, it's not that bad, but it has a steep learning curve kind of games.
Yeah.
That's also why there's so many of those VR missions, because those, I'm thinking they really wanted you to keep on backing out of the main story once you unlock them, and play more of those to get a hang of the combat. It feels like one of those games.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to do it. So thanks to everyone who came out. It's a lot of fun. We'll continue this next week. While we finish up Vanquish Monday, so at least one Platinum game that'll be continuing for a bit.
Now it's time to get another one.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, thanks to everyone who came out. Just as one quick thing of housekeeping, I'm going to type in a command that apparently pulled up my save file. Today over in the OPR League, we kind of started a quick one-off. Go watch Pepsi Man. It was a fun little diversion.
Pepsi Man.
Oh my lord. Why did we do that again?
Yeah, why did we?
Why not? That's why.
Why not?
Pepsi Man.
Yeah, go check that one out if you haven't already. We're going to take a little bit of time to record more upcoming stuff for League, so maybe a little bit slow, but you got Pepsi Man to hold you over. That's a good holdover. So yeah, I'll see that. More Banjo tomorrow. And I'll see you guys back here next week for more Platinum games. So, take care, everyone, and have a good night.
Platinum month!